Hello, everyone. Welcome to, you already guessed it. It's Payday 2. Now, I wanted to mention something important about today. Um, this isn't just any old episode of Payday 2. I'm doing a special again. I'm actually going to do a longer heist for this one, but so I want to get right into it. The audio's probably going to get distorted in the background, so forgive me. Also, I'm going to play on Overkill because honestly, it's fun. I don't care. And leave your nasty comments or whatever because overkill's so easy, whatever. Have fun playing on Death Sentence and doing whatever you want. I've already posted videos of me playing on Death Sentence and higher difficulties. I can do whatever the heck I want with my game. Okay, so with that out of the way, today I'm playing Payday 2, and I'm not just playing it for no reason today. Actually, I'm playing because I was given a challenge by a good friend from a different game, an MMORPG actually, which you've seen on my channel before. Excuse me. I'm playing this because this was a challenge. This was a challenge given by my friend Holiday Cheer, who has challenged us to play our favorite games. And basically, the premise of this challenge is we're playing one a day of our favorite games until New Year's Eve. And day one for me is starting with Payday 2, of course. Um, so yeah, basically what's happening here is I'm going to be playing this as my day one choice. Um, the challenge, just to explain it a little further, is what we're doing is we play our absolute favorite games one a day until New Year's Eve. It is currently the 26th of December. And obviously, as you can see, I'm starting with Payday 2 here. That was pretty much just repeating what I said, but I felt like I didn't explain it enough. Uh, so basically, I'm just playing Payday 2 casually right now. Also, I don't believe in playing games and well, I personally don't do this. I don't care if other people do it, but I don't do the thing where I play games and sync the audio and post, or rather, I don't record my audio and post. Um, I'd rather just play the game live and just commentate live and sync it afterwards. So if there's a lot of pauses and weird reactions, then that's why. Because I don't do that. I don't play games that way, and I don't record videos that way where I just just play the game and then talk over it and post. That's not how I operate. So I chose a bit of a long mission, Firestarter. It is one of my favorites, but it's oh no no no! Wow, this has really been the worst start I've ever done. Okay, well it's one of the worst starts I've ever had. But anyways, either way, I hate how the grenade button is so damn close to the flashlight button, and they're both on the D-pad or the activate my gadget weapon or button. But anyways, I guess I may as well explain a little bit of my history with this game. I started playing Payday 2 as it came out because I discovered it from a channel called Jack T. Herbert. He was a reaction channel at the time, but he was also a gaming channel. He kind of did whatever he wanted, really. Well, he had a formula and everything. He did what he wanted. But oh, massive respect to Jack T. Herbert. For those of you who are wondering, you can find his channel now. He used to do reaction videos. I've always loved watching his reaction videos, and I like to revisit them every once in a while too. But basically, he had a couple videos. They're still up, by the way. I don't know why I said he used to have. But he has a couple videos of him playing a game called Payday the Heist, which is the predecessor to this game. This is the sequel to Payday the Heist, obviously, Payday 2. And I always thought, since he was playing that game with friends, I looked at that game and I thought, wow, is that a game I can play with a friend of mine? Because that game looks cool. You know, it looks really fun, and it's a co-op game, and it reminded me a bit of Left 4 Dead 2. Because, you know, it has that 4-player co-op, you versus the world kind of thing going on. But it's like a cooperative kind of silly game with funny characters and funny voices. So this game reminded me of Left 4 Dead 2, or Payday the Heist did. And I thought, wow, I want to play Payday the Heist. But when I started looking into it to see if I could buy it or play it, I want to make it known I was technologically inept for a long time and didn't really know what I was doing in terms of technology. So I had no idea how to really play games on a PC or, you know, how I was going to do it years ago. But obviously I know now. But I was looking for a game, and I thought, maybe this is a game I can get on the Xbox 360. However, I couldn't get it on the Xbox 360. I believe Payday the Heist was a strictly PC game. And so I was a bit at a loss with that. But I also saw, it just so happened to be 2013, or I think it was 2012. Yeah, I think it was 2012 when I did this. Or it could... No, it might have been early 2013. And I saw Payday 2 was going to be coming out in 2013. Or it was scheduled to release in 2013. And I thought, oh, wow, they're making a sequel. Maybe I'll be able to play that one. And I read something... I think there was info that it was going to be coming out... on consoles as well, so I thought, oh, that's perfect for me, because my friend and I can play on the console. You know, it'll be a split-screen game. It ended up not being a split-screen game, as you all know. So Payday 2 was not a split-screen game that you could play on consoles. But I actually got it anyways. I got it a little after it came out, I think, because I might have forgotten about it when it came out, but I still got it in 2013 when it was still new. And I got the Xbox 360 version, which, you know, I got, so it was a console version, so it was very limited. But the thing about that console version was, it was really hard. Back in 2013, before all these skills and everything were introduced, this game was really, really hard. And Overkill, the difficulty I'm playing on now, used to be the hardest difficulty in the game. That used to be the top difficulty. It used to be just normal, hard, very hard, and then Overkill. And I did some missions on Overkill, but only certain ones where I had a routine and I knew how to handle things. I actually remember one time I did the Watch Dogs mission, and my bots all got destroyed by the cops. So I was just at a loss. And I actually managed to skillfully run around the map before I got knocked down, and I actually completed it, and it was a lot of money at the time. One thing about the console version too, back in the day, was in 2013, since the console version is always such an early, unupdated version, it took a lot of grinding to level up, and I mean a lot. I mean, you had to do a bunch of top difficulty missions only to barely get any XP. And there's a circle at the end of each mission, which you've probably seen if you're watching this. But at the end of each mission, you get a progress circle that shows you how much XP you got. I remember it would only go up a sliver from doing top difficulty heists. And Overkill used to burn me out so much because it was just so hard. And I remember how hard it was, or it's hard to really put in perspective how difficult it really was. I don't know, man. It was just ridiculous. It's probably sort of like how Death Sentence is now. You didn't take as much damage, but what made it so difficult is I don't know if things got buffed out now or what, but what really made it hard was that you didn't have the same skills and there were no perk decks. There were no perk decks. That was way before that was introduced. And there's oh, by the way, I'll be getting all the loot available. But yeah, there were no perk decks, so that's something that massively increases your survivability. And basically, I'm using the muscle perk deck, which gives you a lot of health and I think some armor, but it also allows you to, I believe, recharge a certain amount of health, or maybe that's just skills and a bot perk, but whatever. I remember just doing the first few missions that were available in this game. Like, there were only a select amount, which is there's so many more heists and missions available now, but way back in 2013 on the console version, there was just there were just like, let me just pick whichever weapon I want here. Signature, there you go, and I'll get an assault rifle as a backup or something. Which one? I guess I'll take that. So, as I was saying, it used to be hard. I remember playing the first few missions that were available, and the first ones that were available were all the bank heist missions. What the hell is that placement? The first ones that were available were Watch Dogs, Firestarter, Mall Crasher, 4 stores, and the bank heists like everything at the Harvest and Trusty. So bank heist gold, bank heist cash, and bank heist random, which is all, they all take place at the same bank, but you know, it's just different loot as rewards. Oh, I want to get this guy. I'm not doing this in stealth, but I want to get these guys to surrender. Yeah, so I can use them as slaves. Here, anyways, that's basically my experience with Payday 2. It was really hard. I remember getting eliminated one time in the bank vault as we were leaving on Overkill way back in the day. And I was so upset about it because it was like I got so far on the highest difficulty only to get eliminated by a bulldozer that was hiding in the bank vault when I came back to get some of the loot. So, I mean, that was just really, really annoying to me. And eventually the game got so hard that I just rage quit. And I haven't played this since I came back in January of 2020, or yeah, January. I think it was January. And I've been playing it ever since because it's gotten so much more balanced out. There's so much more skills, or there's so many more skills, excuse me, and you know, just everything is so much better now about the game. That'll help me cut down the time of this heist. But yeah, everything's gotten so much better. You know, the Jokers, I remember this skill, the Joker skill. These are Jokers. That's what they call them, your converted guys. They used to have that, but you know, now I think everything's been improved. I'm going to leave Chains and John Wick to guard these. And yeah, I mean, now as you can see, I just play it on easier, intermediate difficulties, I guess, like Overkill right now, which is actually really easy, but you know, basically I feel like there's not much uh, there's not much variety in some of the difficulties below death sentence. Well, I guess there is, because I don't know. I just feel like this is sort of it's easy, slightly less easy, and then oh, I forgot I have 2 guys already, which is the limit. But basically every difficulty below death sentence is pretty easy, with Death Wish being a little more like a medium to me. But Death Wish is the 2nd highest difficulty, but it feels more like a medium difficulty because it's still really not that hard at all. But it's just death sentence is just crazy, man. I mean, you have to use this. I know it can be easy if you know exactly what you're doing, like if you know how to play it. But that's my problem with it. It's such a high difficulty with, like, this is a game where bullets are constantly flying at you. And, you know, it's just, I find it ridiculous that even with the highest armor and health value, you can go down in like 4 to 5 hits. Like I mentioned in my Christmas Eve special video. See, as you can see, I'm taking like 1 billion hits now with my build. But this build is just terrible for death sentence because you can barely take any hits. And that's basically the gist of it. It's one of those games where higher difficulty just means the enemies do way more damage and have way more health. And, you know, I guess I don't really have much of a problem with that, but, you know, it's just death sentence is a difficulty where you have to completely change your play style around just to play it. Or if you play like me, you have to change around completely from playing on any other difficulty. It's so different from every other difficulty. And I mean, it's like, okay, well, what if I have a different play style and I don't want to play like I have to evade them constantly and just be like, oh, hi, I'm here, I'm running away, wow, cool. You know, I'm constantly taking cover. I just don't find that fun, so that's why I don't play on Death Sentence. I've done a few things on Death Sentence, like the easier things like 4 Stores and Mall Crasher, without too much difficulty, but, you know, it's just, yeah, sometimes it can be brutal, and they do a lot of damage. I hope I'm not talking too much for this. There's a lot to say about Payday 2. But basically, with everything that's been added and changed to this game, it feels like almost a completely different game. Even though nothing's terribly different about, you know, like the original heists like this one that was originally there. Also, I forgot to mention, there's a few others that I missed that were on the original game, like Big Oil, some of the elephant jobs. But a lot has been added. So, yeah, it's basically a different game, really. I mean, the graphics and the graphic kind of stuff didn't change, but there's just been so many weapons that have been added on, different kinds of, you know, loot and everything, and DLC and characters and skills. It's just so much is different from when I used to play it back in 2013. And I like it a lot more now. The reason I'm doing this as day 1 of my favorite games challenge is because this game has quickly become my favorite game to play casually. I play this game just when I want to have casual fun, and I mean, I've basically been playing it every day because it's just very relaxing. It's a de-stress game, and it's, well, at least when you play on these difficulties, but yeah, it's just really, really fun. Also, I've come to know these characters from Payday the Heist. So I'm just going around picking up packages here. I feel kind of bad because I'm just constantly rambling, but I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do during a YouTube video, and there's a lot to say about this. So, there's also Bane, which you hear is the guy who's talking to us through the radio. You'll probably hear him in a few seconds here because he talks he talks pretty often. But you've been hearing him talk to us through like a walkie-talkie or something, and I mean he's our contractor. A lot of people don't like him because he talks a lot and like constantly reminds you of things. But I think he's really underrated and overhated. I think he's God. he's absolutely just like one of my favorites. I mean, he is my favorite character, although I'd rate him about even with Dallas. Because I love Dallas as a heister. Obviously, I've always played as him. Actually, it's interesting to note, back when I played in 2013, I used to play as Chains. Because I really like Chains here. But, so obviously I had to have him on my team when I returned. I like the original 4 heisters, which are Dallas, Chains, Hoxton, and Wolf. But I never really had much of an affinity for Wolf. Or, I was always pretty neutral towards him. So, since I like the John Wick movies, I actually put John Wick in here. And it's interesting to note as well, this game has a lot of DLC with those kind of characters. Like, they even have YouTubers, Ethan and his, I'm not going to say her name because I don't know how. Ethan and his wife, H3H3. I don't know much about them, or really, I don't really know anything about them at all. But I know that they're playable heisters in this game, and there's just a lot of crazy DLC like that with crazy characters. Um, Hey, funny enough, there was a fun fact about Dallas. I can't believe I'm already at the bank. This is the final mission in this. But I was gonna say, should I use like 416 or something else? What do I want to use for this? I guess I could use this one, Nightingale. And as a secondary, I'll use one of my favorite handguns, the Smith & Wesson M&P 40. Chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, obviously. Yeah, this one can be a little bit long though because I pick all the deposit boxes. But I was also going to say, as you can see, I always use add-on weapons in this game because the community, the modding community for this game has made a wonderful selection of modded firearms, which I honestly wish there were more of as well, even if they were just rehashes of all the same weapons we've already got. I'm not even going to tie that guy up. Because I'm just going loud anyways, and he'll stay down long enough for me to... Oh, shoot. No, mind. This is Firestarter. That's right. I gotta remember, this is a little different from your standard bank job. By the way, this is the Harvest and Trustee bank. Those guys were supposed to be animal abusers that John Wick wanted to kill. But, you know, they're jerks, so I just killed them right here. Okay, let's make this guy surrender. Let's immediately find the bank manager as fast as we can. Okay, good. I got another guy to surrender without even thinking about it. Oh, come on. Okay, good. The key card was here. Thank goodness. So I don't have to waste time finding the bank manager. I still hope I find him because I like to tie him up. Use the key card. Turn off the electrical defense on the safe. If you don't do that, then you can't use the drill yet because it will electrocute you. It'll just give you like a stunning effect, like the taser is shocking you, like you've seen in my videos before. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot to say about this game. I mean, where even was I, really? I just know this is the same bank that I was talking about with the bank heist gold, bank heist cash, and bank heist random. Yeah, this is that bank heist. And basically, there's two random number generated areas where the vault over here can be. It can be over here, obviously, or it can be over here, where this bookcase and everything is. But thankfully, it's over here. This is some of my favorite RNG here. I really like that they're over here. Let's make sure we take all the money that's laying around. Let's have these two stand here because I'm going to put the hostages in here. Oh, let's convert these guys too. He said, we'll get you eventually. As I was saying, the security guards with the handguns are, oddly enough, some of the best defenders. Because they actually kill more than just guys with assault rifles, or maybe even the guys with shotguns. As I was saying, I always have played. I always love adding add-on weapons to games. Oh hell no! They're freeing civilians. You get the hell out of here! Oh no! Get this guy! No, you jerk! Don't hide behind civilians, you cowardly cop! What the hell? Look at him. He hides behind civilians. What kind of cop is that? Let me hide behind the damn civilians, coward. And these shields are really annoying. I hate that I can shoot you, but you can't shoot me. Oh no, that's right. The AKs have some really slow reload animations. Anyways, yeah, I hate that. Oh great, two bulldozers. You die, and you die. Is this shield dead? Okay, good. Can you not? Come on, lay down. Oh my, are you serious? Wow, okay. I'm not playing the best today. Maybe I'm distracted just constantly thinking about whatever I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, I hope my rambling has been interesting to you. Otherwise, this would be a pretty irritating video if you say I'm, talking too much. I wouldn't want to just be irritating, but I feel like I'm supposed to be making commentary over this. Hopefully this video won't be too long. It'll probably be around 40 some minutes. Because, it's just, this is, I might speed up where I pick through all the deposit boxes. Because I don't want to just, make everyone watch me do that over and over and over again. Even if I do have a skill to make deposit box picking a lot shorter. So maybe this won't be around 40 minutes, but, it's just ridiculous. Oh, also this music is an add-on. This is a remastered version by Simon Viklund, of course, who composed a lot of the original music. They have a new composer now, but other than his newer music, Simon Viklund did all the songs for this game as far as I know. Other than after the new guy took over. But Simon Viklund, I've come to really love the music in Payday. This is a remastered version of the original song in this game, Black Yellow Mobius, which is actually an old song that was in, it's one of the original songs, one of the few original songs that was in this game, which is interesting because the song called, what was it called? I'm trying to think of the song. Some of the old songs really remind me of getting my ass kicked in this game because, as I mentioned, how hard the game used to be. Not another bulldozer. Oh. And I gotta reload, nice. Yeah. I haven't been playing the best. I was playing Oh, okay. I love when Bane compliments me on how good we did on kicking the SWAT team's ass. I like to hide the civilians in there with the bots. Let me, the security guard from the security room was walking around. There's a cloaker. Aha, I see you, punk. There you go. Okay. I'll break this lamp. There you go. And a lot of times there will be this gate guarding the, you know, guarding the vault. There'll be that extra gate which you have to drill through, which is a pretty standard drill time, or it has a pretty standard drill time. But it's still annoying. You can circumvent that by buying the asset, or in pre-planning you can buy a set of keys that has the key to that, which, as you can see here, requires keychain. There's a few keys you have to try before you get it. Well, I think it's just sort of random which one you get, so hopefully it's the first one you guess. Otherwise it can take pretty long. Not pretty long, but you know, it'll take you a couple guesses most times. You know, just because you don't actually have to guess. Basically, what you do is it'll say, you know, hold F to find a key, or in my case, hold right block to check a key, or try a key. And you just keep doing that until your character gets the right one. And, you know, so you just sort of do it over and over. I like to leave the converted slave guys, these converted cops, or converted security guards in this case. I like to leave them guarding the civilians, so it feels like, you know, even after we leave, the cops are still having to fight these security guards until they die. just so they can get in and rescue the civilians. And you know your converted guys give the cops a pretty hard time, especially if they're standing in one spot, like a turret. So, you know, it's kind of like, even though we're driving away, they still have to focus on the security guards. Granted, it doesn't really matter, because even if you escape, you're still gonna just leave. Which brings up another point. Sometimes there's escape missions, which will, basically, you have to reclaim all the loot. Like, the story will be your escape vehicle has crashed, your escape driver crashed, and you have to get out and defend your loot. Oh, I just love this song. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no, that's okay. Oh, there's 3 snipers out there. Okay, cool. The vault is open. I'm probably gonna go ahead and just fast forward this part, so yeah. Oh, basically what you have to do is burn the money there. And just to finish off whatever I was saying, what was I saying again? Something about loot? Oh yeah, escape missions, that's right. So yeah, basically your escape driver crashes, and you have to get all your loot and wait for the new escape vehicle to arrive, which can be really painful if you have a lot of bags, because you have to transport them all, and you only get a certain amount of time, and if you don't get it in that amount of time, you fail, and you have to retry the escape mission, or just quit. Either way, but you know, then you don't get loot, and I think you lose money. I don't think you lose money, but I don't know. You still fail, and you don't get any rewards. And if you bought assets, which I never do, you know, assets like you can get an ammo bag placed somewhere on the map, or a doctor bag, or a medic bag, as Dallas would call it. But you know, you pay a lot of money for that. But if you fail, then you lose that and you have to buy it again. But anyways, I'm gonna speed this up. I'm gonna fast forward this, so yeah, it's gonna go really fast right about now. Alright, so we're back. I just finished picking every deposit box here. As you can see, you saw in the sped up sequence there that I got everything. Okay, just making sure there's no extra loot. Ow, ow, the fire is burning my ass. Oh, we need more converted guys to watch the hostages. Okay, hold on, let's get these two. Yeah, security guards. Oh, come on. I hate that. Stupid flashbangs. Let's get these two cops to watch the hostages and get in a gunfight with the SWAT team well after we're gone. Come on. Can you guys get in here? Oh, they're getting destroyed by a shield, of course. Come on, guys. Hostages ain't gonna watch themselves. Okay, fine. You guys can... They look like aliens with those ballistic masks. Okay, good. I think they're both in place now. Okay, good. Alright, so now we get the bots to follow me. And go out here, probably met by multiple snipers. Yep. I think I killed one. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, there's 4. That's cool. Okay, where... Oh, there he is. Got him. Ow, another sniper. Okay, that's nice. Take cover, just take cover. I like how they're defending. Oh, there's a turret. That's where that one's coming from. Is there another sniper? Oh, this guy's still alive. The hell with you. Alright, yeah, he's dead now. Oh, come on. Oh, there you go. Okay, so now we just go get the rest of the loot. Okay, I want to get another hostage. Ow! Bitch! It's behind me punching me. Alright, so now, just get out. Okay, so now we just have to get out. Which is pretty easy. Don't let this turret intimidate you, it sucks. Oh. See? We made it temporarily retreat. Oh, okay. I had chains holding gold bars. Everyone else held money. Okay, so that's gonna be about it for this video, really. I'm just finishing up here, and then you're gonna see I'm gonna get rewards. Oh no, package. No, come on. Okay, that's the first time that's ever happened, but anyways, yeah. That's Bane talking right there. So yeah, anyways, that's Payday 2 for my first day of Holiday Cheers challenge where I play where you play your favorite games and showcase them until New Year's Eve, and I'll let you see what I get as a card drop here, which is a bonus you get after each heist. And yeah, sad Almir. They're basically dropping. They're giving you those skin drops one each day. They used to be like one a week. Now it's one each day during the whole coronavirus pandemic. Just to, I think, maybe encourage people to stay home and just not go out. So, anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry if it was long and if I talked like way too much, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed regardless, and we'll see you in the next episode of this series. See you around.